Hello Mersey Beet lovers and welcome to another vlog.
Good morning.
Today we're in the beautiful city of York, and we're going to seek out the gardens and open spaces of this wonderful historic place.
Yeah.
So why not come and join us?
Where's your mask, Phil?
Never mind about that.
We're
come
all
and
wearing
join us.
masks except you.
Okay.
You do like music. You do like music.
Past this last night and we totally didn't see what we were looking at here.
Until we took a second look.
Yeah, until we took a second look, and then it was dark by then. And I'll just turn the camera around and you can have a look. Like, we came across this little patch of land here on the street. Basically, it just looks like a little bit of a garden, but it's really interesting. If you look at it here, it's it's a bit of guerrilla gardening.
I think all these, these type of spaces should be utilised for growing veg, shouldn't you?
So what's growing here, Kath?
We've got some rockets here.
Rockets.
Marjoram over there. We've got thyme, it's creeping thyme. That way, that spreads right across the ground, that one. What have we got here? What's that?
I don't know what that is. What does it smell
That
like?
smells like a thyme as well. I think it is.
And it's a help yourself garden. So if there's fresh food to see, it's free.
Yeah. I wonder if this is an initiative that's gone right across Yorkshire. I don't know, do you?
I've never seen it before in Yorkshire.
I mean, they did, and they've done a lot of guerrilla gardening in London over the years.
Some caraway.
Caraway seeds, you can collect the seeds.
You can collect the thyme.
Yeah. California poppies. Oh,
Flowers are
some
edible.
oregano.
Mint and oregano.
And there's rocket plants in between that I've seeded there. Got some borage here.
Yes.
And there's more mint. See the rockets in flower? It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, tomatoes. Now there was a tomato here last night.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's still...
Pick it, Kath.
Oh no, I'm going to leave it for someone else.
Well, no one will see it.
Leave
I'm
it
going
for
to pick it.
someone else have it.
No, I want it. I want to gather the seeds.
And the tomato is called Red Alert for anyone who is a big tomato fan.
That.
It's not quite, well, it's not fully ripe, nearly.
I'm going to gather the seeds. Red Alert tomato.
Red Alert tomatoes, yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, we've
Perpetual
got some
spinach.
Mitsuna. I never noticed that last night.
Sumo.
Mustard. And we've also chives here.
Yeah.
That smells like dill or fennel.
Might be fennel.
No, that's
I
fennel.
think it
Yeah,
is.
I think that is fennel.
Fennel, isn't it?
Yeah. Rainbow chard
Lovage.
over here.
Yeah.
Let me come again. I love rainbow chard, don't you? Bright
Yeah.
lights is a lovely one. Dwarf sunflowers. Yeah. And they've even got some strawberries intermixed here. See at the base of the sunflower.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. Just imagine if every little pocket of land that's like here was given over to food production, that people could maintain and nurture and, you know, just eat themselves.
Yeah.
There's so many areas that could be done
Isn't there?
across every city in the UK.
Yeah.
Now, what would that bring for people and for wildlife?
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Okay, should we carry on? No, Clifford Tower, strictly speaking, it is not gardening.
You do like music. You do like music.
It's important to remember how important gardens were, how important castles were in the history of gardens, as this sign so rightly reminds us. They've been gardening on this site for over 1,000 years. Oh yes. It's now. Here we are at the top of Clifford's Tower. Some spectacular views over York. The trees look gorgeous at this time of year, don't they? In October.
Forgotten about these stairs. A nice view though.
It is. That's York Minster over there. Such an historic place, York. Full of interesting architecture and history, incredible. It was, of course, at one time, the capital of England in the north. And Constantine the Great, the Roman Emperor, was crowned here. Crowned Roman Emperor in York. Isn't that a fantastic thing? Yeah, it's lovely. If you ever come to York, you need to visit Clifford's Tower, owned by English Heritage.
Still rolling.
Yep. What were we saying about kings and gardening, lords and ladies,
What about them?
and the history of gardening?
In castles?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them did, because some were made more into comfortable homes, weren't they? So
Oh yes.
in which respect they used to have
Well,
gardens.
they'd have their own walled gardens.
Yeah, they'd have their own food supply.
They'd have
yeah.
to supply their own
Their own
food, wouldn't they?
vegetables,
There
yeah.
were no Sainsbury's or
Asda
Asda's back
or
then.
Lidl or Aldi.
They were a bit backward, really, weren't they?
Who?
The kings and queens and lords and ladies.
Oh, they were just learning. They were newbies, weren't they? Let's face it. You're talking about 1190 here, Phil.
We stand on the shoulders of giants,
I
Kat,
tell you what, though, this is a piece of engineering. This.
isn't it?
I mean, this is what's left of York Castle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clifford's Tower.
The old Moss and this is the oldest part there, isn't it? The old Moss and Bailey. This would have
Also,
been,
the Jewish community found refuge here
Yeah.
in the riots.
but it would have been a wooden structure before they built it in stone.
In
wouldn't it?
stone, yeah.
Weeds will grow anywhere. It's the tenacity of nature.
Indeed, Phil. I mean, there's more all around the crevices. Shall we continue?
Norman defence walls. And on the 14th of October, it was actually the anniversary of the Battle of Hastings. We found this lovely park, didn't we, Kath? By...
So, dropping quite a lot here now.
Aren't they lovely?
Mm.
What's this park called, Kath?
I can't remember now. Is this the museum wall garden or Dean's?
No.
No, this isn't it. Which one is it?
Um,
Is it Dean's Park?
I don't know.
You don't know either.
No. Look at the Norman walls, though, that surround it.
Wouldn't it
How
be
many
useful?
parks have the Norman walls
No,
surrounding
not
it?
many.
And a nice little border there. And flat plants still in flower,
Fuchsias. Ooh,
Fuchsias.
Look at them. They're juicy, aren't they?
aren't they? Juicy
Lovely.
fruities.
Juicy fuchsias. They remind me of tutti fruttis.
Yeah. So, it's autumn, but there's still stuff to see. This lovely park. Right by, on the banks of the Ouse, River
Now,
Ouse.
where does there's two rivers here, isn't there? River Foss and
River Foss.
Ouse. Now, where do they merge?
They actually merge here.
Is it at this point?
Yeah. Tower Gardens.
Ah, Tower Gardens, of course.
Tower Gardens, York. And it's only a
Oh.
little garden.
And can you focus in on this little ladybird here? Oh,
Where
she's
is it,
probably
Kat?
there.
Oh, yeah.
Probably looking for a hibernatory place now.
That's a one of those harlequin.
Is it Harlequin?
I think so.
Oh yeah, it's not our native place.
They're invasive.
But even so, it's still an important critter.
Yeah. Should we go for a walk?
Oh, this is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. How long
Now, this is also a cycling route, isn't it? Part of the Transpennine.
Transpennine routes?
So, how far does that go?
I don't know, but it's very flat, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we saw quite a few cyclists use it yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah. It's really nice, isn't it?
Oh, look at the tinge of glorious russets and oranges there.
Yeah. Over there.
Over there. You
Yeah.
see them?
I can. Yeah. Okay. This is a nice little riverside walk, isn't it? It's a very green city, York, isn't it?
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
Hmm.
I'd say so.
A lot of greenery. The best time to come is in autumn, would you say,
Autumn,
Kat?
I would, because the colours are beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah. We try to get here each autumn, don't we?
we do, don't we?
We try to, it's almost become like an annual thing for us, hasn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And the great thing about coming now is that there's hardly any people.
Yeah,
So you can drop your mask from time to time and get a bit of oxygen.
yeah.
But it's beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
It's a lovely city. Some beautiful architecture.
Yeah.
And like I said, this time of year with COVID,
It's a good time to come.
very good time to come. Watch the cyclists behind you, Phil.
I'll do my best.
be on the base of the Thames, couldn't you?
Couldn't you?
But you're not, you're in York. But then remember, York was the capital originally.
It was, wasn't it?
Many, many moons ago.
Yeah. It's
And
lovely.
the temperature's increased a little bit
Yeah.
today, because it was only about 9 degrees yesterday
Yeah.
when we arrived. And today it's about hovering around 14,
Yeah.
so it's much warmer.
It's lovely to see some sunshine as well, isn't it?
It is. Very much so.
And this is where the River Foss, which is here, meets the River Ouse, which is here.
You do like music. You do like music.
Just for garden lovers,
Yeah. Tell me.
here's another kind of garden.
True, yeah.
What type of garden is this thing, Kath?
I don't know what the class it as for waterfront garden.
No. I'd say it's more like a beer garden.
You got that right, Philip.
Growing pints of ale at the King's Arms. Historic King's Arms in York. So, this is Dean's Park, Catherine.
I can take it off now. It's less people. Yes, it is.
Tell me something about Dean's Park.
What about Dean's Park? I don't know that much about Dean's Park. Other than it's attached to the cathedral.
Well, that's a good enough reason to be here, isn't it?
Didn't you have something to point out from early on in the day?
Early on in the day? I don't know, let's have a walk around. What are you mouthing off for now? I don't know.
We'll see if we can find it.
Okay, let's have a look around Dean's Park. Part of Minster Cathedral, York Minster Cathedral.
And what other super luscious facts have you found out about
Well,
Dean's Park?
what I know is that the cathedral, which is in the background there, was built upon the site of the original Roman fort that made up York. York Minster was built on the site of that, and this would have formed part of the Roman fort, the original Roman fort here in York, who found the city of York, the Romans, and
No, but did they grow their own veg?
of course they did. How did they eat?
They
So,
probably pillaged.
So these gardens are very nice, municipal gardens. Oh no, they're not the ecclesiastical gardens, aren't they? They're owned by the church.
So they're more just a landscape base, really, aren't they, around the Minster?
Yeah, but it's nice, and
This one.
they lock them off.
Oh, and there's the little loft.
Yeah. The lost cat
The lost cat of Minster, yeah.
of York Minster.
Oh, it was a Bengal cat.
He was.
Beautiful.
He only died. He was found.
They don't know how he died,
No.
do they?
He was
Yeah.
found on that spot
It's really
in
sad.
September.
Oh.
Bengal cat. So, there's a little garden here. Again, it's
And there's a little bug house. isn't there?
stimulate your senses garden. And there's a little
Oh, let's see
insect
what's
house. I love the notice on this insect house here.
I ate my body weight in nectar at the garden buffet. Delicious. Mr. BB.
A garden planted just for the senses. So, if we had smelly vision, you'd know exactly
That rosemary
what we
is...
were smelling.
That's pretty good, that. Smell that?
Sensory garden. No. A sensory garden. Like everything's got a scent. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Sensory garden. In the shadow of York Minster. Stimulate your senses. There we go. If you're into seed collections, this is the time to do it.
I was just going to say that.
Propagate your.
Paradise of seeds,
This is.
isn't it?
Oh, it's a lovely mint. That. I don't know what type it is, but it's lovely.
That looks like spearmint.
It's beautiful mint. And,
Oh, you know the chocolate mint you can get is very pungent.
yeah, all different types of mint here.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Great,
that.
aren't they? So, some sage. Culinary sage, by the looks of it. Lovely.
No.
I'm not sure what this is, but it's got a pungent smell, hasn't
Curry?
it? No, it's not
curry
curry.
plant, no.
I'm sure somebody will
Oh no, it's not curry.
tell us what
but
that
look.
is. Yeah, little ladybirds.
Oh, he's dropped.
Okay.
Oh, I need to know what that is.
Yeah, some of the plants I know, some I don't. Some decorative grasses as well. So, you know what? These little places, these little oases, should be round every town and city in the country,
Yeah, should I agree?
because they do add a lot to our trips around the cities and towns.
You do like music. You do like music.
You know about the King's Manor?
King's
Let
Manor.
me read it again. Oh no.
King's Manor
It's
Gardens.
Maria. Go on.
Um,
There was a house built on the site in 1100s, wasn't it? And then it was rebuilt in the 15th century.
Partly so.
But what's the other connection?
Well, this is King Charles I's
so
coat of arms above this door here, and it was the administrative
Office
headquarters
or headquarters
for royalty. Of course, York was the capital
capital of
England for some time,
Yeah,
and so this is called.
way before London.
Now it's part of the King's Manor University of York Archaeology Department.
Look at these sculptures there, set in the recesses here. Aren't they wonderful?
Beautiful. There's a certain sense of age here, isn't there? And, don't the trees look glorious? Like you
It
say,
is
there's still opportunities to
Now,
identify the trees.
remember,
Yes, what's this? What is this? I hear you say.
you pointed that out today,
That's everywhere in parks and gardens
Earlier
up and down the
today.
country.
and you asked the question, what is it?
I did. And
And what is it?
well, we've got in our garden, haven't we, Kath?
We have,
What is it, Kath?
and it's a cononista.
Cotonester
Oh, it's Cotonester.
or Cotonoster.
I always call it Cotonista.
Yeah, I don't know what the other name is for it, but it's related
think it
to
varies.
the rose family,
The
isn't it?
rose, yeah, it is.
And in summer, it's got these lovely little pink flowers, on,
Yeah.
and it's humming with bees, isn't it?
Yeah. This summer, there was hundreds of hoverflies
Yeah.
on ours. Literally hundreds.
Many parks and gardens grow it as like a creeping shrub, so it's part of the shrubberies.
But it can look lovely against a wall. It can
lovely,
take
isn't
away
it?
The blandness of
Yeah.
brickwork. Or
And the
concrete.
berries at this time of year, I don't know if the birds eat it, but it looks very attractive, doesn't it?
I'm not sure whether they do eat berries
Yeah.
or not.
It's something I've known about, but I've never really taken much notice of until we found it growing in the garden.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
been
a
one of
lovely
those birds.
shrub.
You can
It's
see it
really
creeping
nice.
up the wall there. It's really interesting the way it creeps.
It's a decorative shrub against
It is.
any wall, really. I like
Yeah.
them.
This is a nice little spot, this, if you want a quiet time in York. Just chill out for a few minutes and come here. It's a lovely little oasis of calm.
Right.
Not real.
No, I know.